Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of my F1 2022 My Team Career Mode. Chris here, otherwise known as CFRacing, and there has been a slight change in the My Team right now. Currently, I was looking at my livery, I'm like, man, I'm not the biggest fan of the livery that I made on the initial startup of the game, and I was looking through, like, the podium pass and all that to see what liveries I've unlocked, and I found a pretty cool livery that I want to introduce to the My Team career mode. And I came up with a livery design of this. It is still the exact same color scheme and all of that, except I like the design a lot more. I love that little, like, prong effect that it has on there. And I think this livery will look great in My Team. I think it looks fantastic. And if you want to see the colors, basically it just looks like this. We got number 1 is just 240, I believe 160, and it's a satin finish. Let's move that over just a little bit. Second color is the front of the car, which is the dark red that I like for my channel. This is a metallic finish. Third color is the black in a matte finish. Last color is the gold color of my channel, and that is going to be in the satin finish as well. And I think it looks pretty solid. I want to run this basically for the rest of the season because I think it looks great. And then going into Season 2 and maybe even Season 3 and even more seasons, I'll be running basically a bunch of modded liveries, to say the least. So now, guys, I already did a little bit of pre-planned activities, put these things in there. We do have 966 R&D points that I probably want to put into aerodynamics. Let's see what we can get. I can probably go for this, which, what does that do? Streamline shape, blah, 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 less drag. Okay, important. Provides downforce here. I believe the car does need a downforce, so we might have to go for a downforce upgrade. Or we can go for, a rear wing. This is 17% off, so might want to go that. It's gonna, what does it affect? Maximum effectiveness. Okay, nothing crazy. So I'm going to probably go with this Venturi tunnels. 40% failure chance. That's going to come in before Imola. Hopefully it comes through. If not, oh well, but what can you do here? So let's buy that. Now we still have 465. I don't believe I can do any upgrades here. I could do the durability upgrade. Might start off with that. Let's just do that. Why the heck not? And yeah, let's get into the race here. There is a Pirelli hot lap, which I'm not going to show because they're boring, but I'll do it in the background. Okay, so they're asking who I believe my rival is. I think I've been racing mostly with Sebastian Vettel, so I'm going to go with Seb, because Seb is clearly my new rival. I guess that's nice that they get to make you choose your rival, and it's not someone unrealistic like Charles Leclerc or something. So I just repurchased this as I got a little bit more R&D, and I gotta boost my department's morale. That kind of sucks. But let's see. Choose average speed zone. Choose drift. I'm gonna try average speed zone again, and I'll see you guys in qualifying basically. Alright, we are now here for qualifying in Australia. I'm not feeling very confident with the car. The car feels really bad. I tried to get the best setup I possibly could, but coming out of the last corner and even like, I believe the turn like 16, I think it is. Car does not feel great, but we'll do the best we can here. And let's see if we can try and put in a pretty good lap. Let's load up 3.4, and let's just see what we can do. Maybe we'll be quick. I was quicker than Vashore in practice, but that's really about it. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, the goal today for me, probably just make Q2. That would be a huge goal and a huge bonus for me if I can make Q2 here. And then if I destroy Vashore next race, I'll definitely up the AI difficulty, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, that was probably the best exit I've gotten all weekend, so that's awesome. Pretty solid turn 1. It's so hard to put the power out of that corner because you want good straight line speed, but if you put the power on too early, you're going to spin. And I've spun a lot there this weekend. Especially here, you don't want to ride the curb too much or else you're going to spin. Same with this corner. Don't want to go too off balance just like that. And yeah, a little wide. I did spin again though, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, I went way too deep into that corner there. I broke way too late. This corner here has been giving me trouble all weekend. They completely profiled it from last year's game. It is a very sharp corner now. I did not expect that, but come on, I almost lose the rear there, and I'm going to have to brake late for this corner. Try and make up a little bit of time. heading to the final corner here, where you just got to go so slow or else the car's going to spin. The AI are so good off that corner, but I absolutely suck, so that sucks for us. And that puts us in third. We are ahead of Vettel and Vachor right now, but honestly, I probably could go quicker, so I'm okay with that. We got very little time left in this session, and Verstappen is in 21st right now, and Leclerc hasn't put in a lap. I'm currently P17, Vachor's 19. I don't know if Verstappen and Leclerc will put in a lap, but we're going to go for our final lap here, see where this is going to put us. Hopefully, maybe it'll go into Q2 right now, but we'll see. We got green flags flashing here. I don't know if somebody went off the track or anything, but there's yellows up here, yellows up ahead. What has gone on here? And it's Sergio Perez as he's rejoining the track. Okay, that's something. I didn't know that AI make that many mistakes in qualifying, as it is a yellow flag, but I'm going to absolutely send it. I'm going to go straight through it. Perfect. My lap should be okay. I don't think I'll have any double-waved yellow flags here. And then hopefully I won't run straight through them and get a penalty. As we get a really poor exit. I don't know what happened there. I think I broke a little too late or too early. I don't know. Whatever. We got a great braking zone there. See if we can get a little bit of time going up here. As we do gain a little bit of time on the exit. Not too terrible there. We got a great turn there. Make up almost a 10th. That's pretty good. If we can hit this apex, that'll be amazing for us. We do, and we gain almost 0.2 of a second there. Absolutely, simply lovely right there, I gotta say. Now let's just hug the inside corner here. I doubt this will probably get us into Q2 here, but who knows? Maybe Verstappen and Leclerc won't put in a lap, but if they do, then we're probably screwed. Ooh, as I almost lose the car through there, probably lost a lot of time. I mean, I got a solid enough exit, but not the best entrance to the corner there, as we got to brake so early for this corner. Actually, I got a pretty good corner there as I gained a lot of time, almost like 0.3 of a second there. I'll take that, as I run so wide through there, and I don't do... Oh, okay. I lost a lot of time through that corner there. Somehow I managed to keep the car in a straight line, but not looking good for me there, as I got a great exit out of this little hairpin thing here, but 0.4 up, where's that going to put me? Going to close my eyes? I have no idea where this is going to be. You guys probably saw it, but is it enough for Q? No, it is not enough for Q2. P17. Dang. Australia is a hard track, guys. So at the end of Q3, it looks like Leclerc did get his lap in. Did Verstappen get a lap in? No, he doesn't. Max Verstappen is going to be starting in a dead last for this race. I was 0.8 up on Richard Vachor, so I'll take that. But maybe I could have gained 0.3 on Ricciardo to get 16th, but I don't know. I did make that mistake. I don't know if that cost me 0.3. It probably did, to be honest, but oh well, whatever. We'll start P17 on Sunday in Australia.
It's race day here in Melbourne as we continue with what could shape up to be one of the best Australian Grand Prix ever. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. The close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Russell, Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, Gasly, and Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Ocon, Lando Norris, and Joe, Ricciardo, Stroll, Lightning, and Alex Albon, Vettel, Richard Vachor, Latifi, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Alright guys, let's get our race setup going. Let's do like 29.4 laps because I always overfuel the car. So yeah, let's get into the formation lap and then start the race.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question I'm asking is which teams have got it right and which teams have got it horribly wrong?
5 red lights coming on to the 2022 Australian Grand Prix. It's going to be a fun one with Verstappen starting in dead last, and it is. Lights out, and away we go as we get another horrible start here. No surprise there. Absolutely love it. Biblical scenes. As we're going to just send it to the inside of Verstappen. Verstappen does an outrageous dive bomb, and yeah, he probably has some sort of floor damage, so that sucks for him, but I have absolutely no idea what a good rev counter is to start a race. Maybe if you guys want to let me know in the comment section, that would be great. Verstappen's making a huge dive bomb on Seb right now, as we got to try and stay ahead of Nicholas Goat Tiffy for literally not being in dead last. Let's see if we can try and catch Vettel napping or something here. And Nicholas Tiffy just decides to make a whole bunch of contact with us, as he probably has wing damage. How's the car? Car's alright. Perfect. As we are in 21st. This is fantastic. As Latifi's hounding the back of us. I doubt he's going to make a move here, but he really slowed us down there. Thanks, Latifi. Way to battle for basically, literally last place. Oh my god. They are so slow into that corner there. Oh, as Verstappen runs a little bit wide there, I'm probably going to keep it nice and safe through here. Don't want to get any sort of damage or get caught out by any AI or anything. As we got a pretty good exit off that corner there, but you know the AI are perfect, so definitely can't match them. Latifi is in the pits. He does have wing damage, so that sucks for him. It's what he gets for making stupid dive bombs around the inside and outside of turn 1 here. Now, our goal is basically to try to catch Sebastian Vettel here. Maybe Versure will have a good race. Hopefully, this weekend he'll be pretty solid. So, Latifi behind us is on soft tires, which I don't know why he'd do that. If I were him, I'd put hards on going to the end of the race. As Vettel tries to go too wide with Versure here. Looks like our car is just not suited towards this track. I mean, which sucks. I mean, I've never been good in Australia anyway, but the fact that our car doesn't suit this track either is not very good, so that's unfortunate for us. So we can try and catch up to Vettel, but I don't think I'm going to be making any overtakes this race. That's great, and this is fantastic. Verstappen is up to P18 here. Oh, now he's up to P17. Looks like he just overtook Albon. Good for him there. And I think there is the McLaren in front of him now, so that's cool. Looks like Vettel's probably going to make a move on Richard Versure here. Hopefully Versure can defend this, but I really don't know if he can. He doesn't have DRS. Vettel does have DRS. As we're just going to try and break as early as possible. Maybe catch one of the two napping here. Can we catch Versure napping? Can we go around the outside? No, I'm not going to risk it. Looks like Versure is really slow. He might have some... Does he have wing damage? Man, it looks like we have absolutely the slowest overall package this weekend. Which kind of sucks. Maybe in terms of one-lap pace, we're a little bit quicker. But in terms of race pace, we're definitely slower than Aston Martin. I would say we're slower than... Williams in the hands of Albon, baby. Oh, and it looks like somebody is DNFing from this race, and I believe it is Charles from the lead. That's going to absolutely suck for him, unless that's not Charles. But no, it is Charles. Charles is going to DNF here in Australia. That is not good for him. I'm definitely closer than I was before. If I can get just a good exit out of here. Use a little bit of overtake mode. Maybe get a good exit and just stay within the slipstream. And then on the straight, I should be able to pass for sure if I get a good exit. Let's run it hot through there. Try to get a brilliant exit. Oh, that's probably one of the best exits that I've gotten out of there. Is it going to be close enough? Oh, it's a massive dive bomb. I'm going to absolutely send it. Yeah, there we go. Ahead of Bashore. Very risky, but he was really holding me up. So now let's see if I can make an indent into Stroll here as I run it wide. So yellow flag's up ahead. Looks like it is a Ferrari, and I think Carlos Sainz is DNFing. Yes, it is. It is a double DNF for Ferrari here in Australia. Man, that absolutely sucks for Ferrari. So we are dropping Bashore quite substantially, basically almost about a second this lap, so that's pretty good for us. I'm slightly getting the hang of this track a bit now, but still nowhere near the pace of the Astons or the Williams, which sucks, honestly. But yeah, let's get a lap in here and head into the pits. Ooh, very, very narrow pit entrance this year.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Let's see, can we get a good stop here? Great camera angle, by the way, and it is another good stop. Boys, you are treating me well this season. I've seen other creators get some real bad stops, but I haven't got any bad ones yet, so I'll take that. Alright, now I just gotta brake as early as possible, try to warm up these tires. Luckily, we're in Australia, where these tires tend to overheat, so I'm okay with that. Alright, tires should be up to a decent temperature. Hopefully I didn't get overcut by Bashore here. Doesn't look like I will. It's going to be very close, though. Oh, let's see if I can... Oh, my God. I have to cut the corner there. Not really cut the corner, but extend the corner. But he's going to be real slow on those new mediums, so... Honestly, the overcut strategy might be better this season than the undercut, as you got to warm up your tires in this game, because it's very hard to warm them up. So I am keeping a constant gap of about 2.5 seconds to Bashore and about 5.5 to Lance Stroll. Oh, Lance Stroll looks like he made a mistake there. He's only about 5 seconds back now as I run super wide in that corner, so he'll probably gain that back. But yeah, I am maintaining a constant time deficit between those two guys of around 2.5 and about 5 seconds. So still nothing crazy has happened basically. It looks like Albon and Stroll are battling up ahead, so maybe if I push a little more without, ERS, so I just get put in some good lap times, I might be able to catch them, but highly doubt it. So I have dropped Bashore by about 3 seconds, and I was slowly gaining on Stroll and Albon, but then I made a mistake and lost about a second, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we got 8 laps to go, still racing by myself. This has been an absolute thriller of an Australian Grand Prix so far. Oh, going on to lap 25 here, or is it 26? Russell and Max Verstappen are in the pits here, as they're putting on soft tires. Don't know what their plan is, but they're probably going to catch me real quick, and I'm up to P16 now. I don't know why they boxed again. They probably could have made it to the end, but unless they got some crazy high tire wear, but that's weird. Or maybe they had wing damage. Who knows? That sucks for them, though. So George Russell is within DRS range. He's probably going to overtake me here. I'm not going to battle him. I'll just let him go. And then Verstappen, probably the lap after, or even... Oh, my goodness. Get a little squirrely there. Yeah, Verstappen, just go. I tried to make it easy for him. Ended up slowing myself down, slowed him down. My bad there. Rounding the final corner as, yeah, we are heading into the final lap of this race. And it looks like, I believe Albon got ahead of Verstappen there. That's funny. Probably a three-way battle for the spot. So maybe George will push for the fastest lap here. That'll be interesting. But I think Sergio Perez is going to come to win this race here. Very impressed with the drive that he had. Obviously, he got very lucky as both Ferraris ended up DNFing, which, sucked for the Ferrari. Looks like Hamilton's going to finish P2, and I don't know who's going to come P3 as we just see Perez comes across the line. Looks like it is going to be a Haas car getting Haas's first podium ever in Formula 1. Don't know if it's Kevin Magnussen or if it's Mick Schumacher, but very impressive for them. And they get a podium. Wow, that is very impressive, as they really were the best of the rest today. Good for them. It looks like Verstappen might make the move on Albon here, as you can see on the mini-map. Or I think that's Albon, or maybe he's not going to. Wow. I don't think Verstappen is going to make a move on Albon. That absolutely sucks for him. But we're going to come across the line in P18 here. Dismal race for Team CFRacing after a great showing in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to finish in P18. Richard Bashore is going to come across the line to finish in P17. Horrible race and a big reality check for all of us.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home. So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their head when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that has allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and stay out of trouble.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. It's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. The points that Sergio Perez earned today see him take over the lead in the Drivers' Championship. Let's focus on Driver of the Day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
Let's move on to the constructors. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, that certainly was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
All right, so at the end of the race, Sergio Perez did end up winning with Lewis Hamilton in P2 and Kevin Magnussen. I don't know what it is with him in Australia, but he gets another podium for himself in Australia, but he gets Haas's first ever podium in F1. Bottas has a great performance, followed by Gasly and Tsunoda. Great day for AlphaTauri. Alonso and Ocon had a great day for Alpine, and Lando Norris and Zhou Guanyu score points as well. I don't know how Verstappen won driver of the day, as he finished P16 on a two-stop strategy, but you know what? Whatever, who cares? Let's see the constructor standings, as Ferrari is still ahead, but only by 21 points, with Mercedes in P3, Alfa Romeo move up to P4, AlphaTauri P5, Haas with that big podium go up to P6, Alpine P7, I fall down to P8, McLaren is in P9, that's quite embarrassing, Aston Martin's in 10th, and Williams still is in dead last. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video, and I'll see you guys next time out in, I believe it is Imola. See you guys, goodbye.